He had few slaves. Some of them are white, some of them are black. Now he
That
exchanged
doesn't deal with
one
what I'm
black
asking
slave
for.
with two slaves that they were captured in a war.
No.
To benefit out of them.
No, that never happened. He sold two black slaves for one non-black slave.
He exchanged them for one.
Yeah, so he sold him, or he bought the one slave, the one non-black slave for. Hold on, please, if I can.
Hi, amazing viewers. Welcome to Religious Insight. On this episode of this amazing debate with Godlogic, a Palestinian Muslim learns that Muhammad sold black slaves and he panicked. Let's watch this video for more amazing details.
What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I hope you get paid enough, bro.
God takes care of me, man.
For real, man. Seriously, you do a lot of work, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Listen, man, I love my black brothers, in the United States. I used to live in America years ago.
You did?
Are you in the United States?
Yeah, I'm in the U.S.
Yeah, man, that was my spot, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Where are you now?
I lived there for about 12 years. I went to college.
And what country do you live in now?
Huh?
What country do you live in now?
Al-Quds, Jerusalem.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
You like it?
Well, not that very nice, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll tell you that, man.
Well, you're alive, man. You're alive. You're kicking. You're smiling. That's good, right?
Well, I mean, you don't see that smile at all.
Oh.
We're living in poverty, bro.
Okay.
We're living in occupation. It's really tough. I'm telling you. Where do you live in the U.S.? What state?
I'm from California.
California. Yeah. That's a nice. I went to California one time. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I love California.
It's beautiful, man. Yeah.
So you're a Muslim, right?
Well, I mean, listen, we're all. You know what the word Islam means for real? Do you really know?
I've heard it means surrender.
Islam is peace, man. That's what it is.
But that's not what the word means.
Yeah, it's Islam, salam, meaning peace.
What makes you believe that Islam is peace?
Well, I'm living in peace, I'll tell you that. With the ideology of Islam, I live in peace. I'm very comfortable. I don't really have to question. I'll tell you what. I'll bring it to you this way. If you're sitting in a meeting, right, and someone comes in and tells you, oh, I lost, after the meeting is over, of course, and he says, I lost my wallet. And then you asked around, there was about 20 people in the meeting. Hey, guys, did anybody find a wallet? Yeah, there's a wallet right here, right? And if nobody claims that wallet, that means this guy's telling the truth, right? Unless somebody else and says, no, this guy is a liar. This is my wallet. And I got $20 in it. And I got 2 credit cards from Bank of America. And I got this, and that. You know what I mean? Someone to prove otherwise. Which is very logic, right? I mean, it's a logic thing.
So how does
Christianity
how does that tie in?
And Judaism, they're religion from God. I don't disagree that they're religion from God, but I disagree with that the Jews are the chosen people for God. And I really don't think that's fair, honestly.
The Quran says that.
He says that at one point when there was only Jews.
No, there were multiple people on the planet.
No, it was multiple people, but they were non-believers. The only ones that they were believers were the Jews.
Well, he said that the Jews are the people that he favored above mankind. So all mankind.
I'm telling you, at that time, of course, yeah.
He doesn't limit it to that time. Where does he change his mind?
Well, I mean, the time that the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that to the Muslims, that this is what happened back in the day when the first people to believe in were the Jews, were the children of Israel.
Yeah, but where does Allah,
the first people who believed in,
where does Allah change his mind that they were his favorite people and now they're not his favorite people? Where does he change his mind in the Quran on that?
Look, you can see, man, I'll tell you what. When something's dark, brother, you can tell it's dark. no matter how you try to paint it, is dark, man. You know what I mean?
That's why I reject Islam.
I'm gonna give you a small example, with all respect.
No. That's what I'm asking for is where in the Quran does does it change?
I was driving one time.
Hey, proud Palestinian, please. What I'm asking is where in the Quran does it indicate? Does it say that Allah has changed His mind on the Israelites being His favored people among mankind?
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he advised us that this is what the story. And like I said,
yeah, where
he's the only one who claimed to have that wallet, which is Prophet Muhammad. Nobody came afterwards to prove otherwise.
Well, I need to see, but that doesn't change the fact that the Jews are His favored people among mankind just because Muhammad comes around. I don't see a change in the Quran in that.
Do you know what the word aqidah means?
What does that mean?
Aqidah, brother, means it's like I can't sit here on live saying I think I'm talking to logic, because it's not that I think I am. This is something I am sure about. The aqidah meaning I think, meaning I believe in something that it's unknown, and that's what Muslims believe in, the unknown. It is unknown to them. They believe in it deeply, and that's called aqidah. And there is no way. It's like a tie, and you cannot untie it.
So how does that tie in with what I'm asking you?
Say it again.
How does that tie in with what I'm asking you?
Oh, because like I said, Prophet Muhammad came and told us that. Well,
told you what?
I didn't see that the Jews were God's favorite, but
where does Muhammad say that they're not His favorite anymore?
Well, there's a lot of Muhammad doesn't say himself. He speaks the words of Allah, and Allah in the Quran did mention that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for where? Where does Allah in the Quran mention that the Jews are no longer His favorite people?
One surah in the Quran, it says, let me think of it. Hold on one second, brother. I think I know it.
Okay.
ولا تجعلوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء لكم, meaning do not have them as your superiors, the Jews and the Nasara.
What verse is this?
I don't know, but that's the verse. But
so you're talking about, well, the verse actually says, do not take the Jews and Christians as friends.
Not as friends, as awliya. Awliya, as your superiors.
No, it doesn't mean superiors.
Yeah, awliya is superiors. I have a lot of friends, man, that they're Jews, and I have a lot of friends that they're Christians.
And you're going against the Quran.
That is not true, because the Quran don't say that.
So where in that verse does it say that the Jews are not the favorite? Where in that verse does it say that the Jews are not Allah's favored people anymore?
Well, He's telling me not to be my superiors. That means,
No, that's not what He's saying. That's not what He's saying at all.
It doesn't literally say it, but it says, do not have them as your superiors.
No, it doesn't. Awliya does not mean superiors. It means friends, allies. That's what it means.
No, brother. Awliya is superiors. It's not friends.
Okay. I don't want to spend because Muslims can do this all day. What is I need a reason why you said that Islam is peace.
Every way you look at it is peace.
Every way?
Any way you look at it is peace.
Okay. Do you believe that it's peace?
Peaceful to the African American color? I'll tell you that.
Why did Muhammad had people of the African American color as slaves then?
I'll tell you what. In one incident, there was 2 or 3 or 4 slaves that they were taken, but they were not really black slaves. They were slaves because slaves were not just blacks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the black slaves that Muhammad bought and sold off. Why was he buying and selling off black slaves?
He had few slaves. Some of them are white, some of them are black. Now he exchanged
that doesn't deal with what I'm asking for.
With 2 slaves that they were captured in a war.
No.
That out of them.
No, that never happened. He sold 2 black slaves for 1 non-black slave.
He exchanged them for 1.
Yeah, so he sold him, or he bought the one slave, the one non-black slave for. Hold on, please, if I can finish. The Hadith literally says that he bought the non-black slave for two black slaves.
Bring that up. I can assure you that is not true.
Sure.
He freed one slave.
Okay.
He freed him from his
No, he didn't.
owner at the time.
No, he didn't.
Why would he listen? He's not a bad businessman. He's not stupid either. I would not exchange one for two or two for one.
Well, that's the cost.
You know
The cost was that a non-black slave was worth higher and worth more than a black slave. That's the point. That's the racism there.
They're both black. What are you talking about?
No, they were not black.
Yes, they were. One aswad. Aswad meaning black.
Okay, well, let's pull up the Hadith and see.
Pull up the Hadith, brother.
All right. Sunan An-Nasai 4184. It says, a slave came and pledged to the Prophet to immigrate. And the Prophet did not realize that he was a slave. Excuse me. Then his master, let me share my screen on YouTube so you guys can see it as well. I mean, you guys already know this stuff, but for those who are just seeing this for the first time, there you go. Then his master came looking for him. The Prophet said, sell him to me. And he, the Prophet, bought him, literally where I'm reading off the page, bought him for 2 black slaves. Then he did not accept the pledge from anyone until he asked, is he a slave? So Muhammad was buying and selling black slaves, man.
Brother, that's mistranslated. I can assure you that.
Mistranslated?
That's not how it is in Arabic. Yeah, that's not how it is.
That's exactly how it is,
Ask
bro.
any Arabic person to translate what you just said, know that hadith, and he will tell you exactly what I'm telling you.
For sure, yeah. Let me see. Any Arabic speakers in here?
English too,
Yeah, just 1 second. Let's do that. We actually have that. Any Arabic speakers here? Paul Bishop or any of my Arabic speaking brothers and sisters, please come on up.
They're going to switch the words. Arab Christians, they're going to switch.
You said any Arab person, any person that speaks Arabic. That's what you said.
Yes, he will read it to you the way I read it.
No, I think that every Arab, probably an Arab Muslim, might try to do what you're doing, which is changing the words of the text. I think we need a non-biased person here. Thank you for the super chat, T-Dub.
It cannot be changed.
The filthy.
Plus, why would Prophet Muhammad free most of the slaves? Why? Why would he buy one? I mean, just common sense, right?
Who did he free?
At least fair.
Who did he free?
Fair. Why would he free?
Who did he free?
Slaves? Oh, he encouraged all his Sahaba, all his friends, to free slaves. Abu Bakr, the first.
No. Who? You said that Muhammad freed slaves. Who did he free?
Oh, I'll tell you who it did. What's his name? Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Can't think of the names right now, but he freed a lot of them.
He didn't free any slaves.
Bilal al-Habashi. Yes, he did.
He didn't free Bilal. He did not free Bilal.
And no, you know what's his name? I meant Ammar ibn Yasir. Yes.
So why is Muhammad buying and owning and selling black slaves?
Brother, why would you say buying? He's not
because
buying.
It says that he sell him to me, and he bought him for 2 black slaves. So he sold off 2 black slaves to buy a non-black slave. Why is he selling black people?
That is not true, brother. The truth is not. That is not true.
It's a Sahih Hadith.
Listen, at least for people to respect your show and your life, at least it's got to be fair. You know what I mean? And
it's Sahih.
It has to be fact check. It's not just speaking words that someone taught you. That is not true, brother. I'm telling you.
I'm just reading off the Hadith, man. So are they lying? Is Sunan An-Nasai, they're lying?
Do you know what the Hadith is? Do you know what Hadith means?
Yeah, we don't got to do that. Are they lying? Is Sunan An-Nasai lying?
Hadith, brother, is talk.
Okay.
People change talk from time to time.
Yeah, are they lying? Is my question.
Some of them were caught lying. Yes.
So all right, so Sunan An-Nasai is lying. So the guys, for you guys who are asking, this is Sunan An-Nasai 4184. Hold on, please. I'm talking. Proud Palestinian. I'm talking, please. So for the audience that's asking for the hadith number, this is Sunan an-Nasai 4184. Its grade is Sahih. You have multiple of the same narration in Sunan an-Nasai. You have Sunan an-Nasai 4184. That's the one I just read. You have the other one that's 4621. Sunan an-Nasai 4621. Great Sahih says the same exact thing. You know, Sunan Ibn Majah 2869. Great Sahih says the same thing. He bought him in exchange for 2 black slaves.
That's not bought, brother.
That's what it says.
That's what
it says.
Okay, can you read it?
Here it is in Jamiat Tirmidhi. 1239. If you don't like the word bought, here's Jamiat Tirmidhi. It says,
tell me what's the word bought.
Yeah, it says, so he purchased him for 2 black slaves.
No, I want you to pronounce it in Arabic, if you don't mind.
I don't need to. So.
Can you?
I don't need to. I just read it. If you want to throw your scholars and hadith under the bus, that's on you, man.
It says in the hadith, Prophet Muhammad ishtara meaning bought.
He bought them, he purchased them, purchased him for 2 black slaves, my friend. There's no way around it. Man, so how is this friendly?
You don't want to believe it. It's up to you, but
I can only believe what I read, bro. I can only believe what I read.
Exactly.
I can only believe what I read, man.
But you're reading something that it's false, brother. I mean, these people.
Right. So the Islamic sources are false.
No, absolutely. I'm telling you, the false is who translated it.
Yeah. So the Muslim translators who's translating the hadith are false. Got it.
If they claim to be Muslims, yes, they are false.
Man, we can't trust anything. Huh? We can't trust anything the Muslims do.
Brother, I am Muslim, and I'm telling you that's not true.
You're telling me it's not true because you have a bias towards Muhammad. You're saying that it's not true because you have a bias towards Muhammad, proud Palestinian.
Christian who translated it, right?
Proud Palestinian, you have a bias towards the source. That's why you're disagreeing with it. You don't have any real reason that you're disagreeing with it.
I can listen. Bring it up on your camera. It says in Arabic. Let me see. Bring it.
Okay.
I challenge you to bring it in Arabic.
All right. I shall do as you request, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. I shall do as you request. Thank you guys for the super chats. Even for those who are coming up, paying the jizya, non-Christians even giving super chats. I appreciate you. All right. Here it is. Let me try to, I don't know, can I shrink this?
I'll read it. Trust me.
You can read this?
And I'm not embarrassed to read it. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't see it very far, but let me see. أخبرنا قتيبية, meaning Qutaybiyah told us. قال حدثنا الليث. He said that Al-Layth have said عن أبي الزبير, based on Abu Zubayr speech, meaning there's 3 people so far. عن جابر, that's the 4th one. Okay. قال جاء عبد, move to the right, yeah. جاء عبد فبايع النبي, meaning a slave came and wanted it to submit to Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam ala al-hijrah, to travel with him, to immigrate to Medina. Okay. And then what happens? I don't see the rest of it. On to the left.
Oh.
على الهجرة ولا يشعروا النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه عبد. Even Prophet Muhammad, he did not believe at that point that he was a slave. He thought he was freed. إنه عبد فجاء. Yeah, to the left, please. فجاء سيده. Then his owner came. That he wanted him. Like he wanted him, he probably holler at him or something. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. Then Prophet Muhammad said,
go ahead.
بايعته.
Sell him to me, right?
Meaning he submit to me.
Oh, it said sell him to me, right?
No, he said bayani. Bayani meaning he submit to me.
Oh, no, don't, please don't.
That this slave.
Please don't lie in your text. The text says sell him to me, correct? Muhammad told him to sell him to him.
Get it closer. Can you get it closer?
Let me see. Oops. Let's see. Oh no, this won't really work like this. Let me try it this way. Hold on. Yeah, let's try to be honest with the text, man. All right. All right, you good here? Is this good? Proud Palestinian?
I see it, yes.
Does it say sell him to me?
بعينه. It says بايعني فاشتراه بعبدين أسودين. He bought him. Now the Rawi, you know, the person who's telling the hadith, it says that Prophet Muhammad bought him.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yeah, but that's the person who's telling the hadith.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's exactly what happened. I'm not trying to really tell you that he bought him.
That means that's exactly what happened, my friend.
No. Prophet, well, okay. I'll tell you something. What would Prophet Muhammad benefit of buying a slave? Seriously.
Well, he buys. He has the willpower to do it, man. He could do whatever he wants. He's the prophet.
No, but why would he do it? Why would he do it?
He has whatever. It doesn't matter why would he do it. Who cares?
No, well, listen. If I do something, I gotta have to benefit.
Who cares, man? The fact is that your prophet is buying slaves
by millions. He didn't need a slave to serve him.
Well, he had him.
If he bought him to free him,
he had him. He didn't buy him to free him. If he bought, look, my friend, if he bought him to free him, why didn't he just free the 2 black slaves as well then?
Because they were captured, like I said, in the war.
No, wait, where do you get that from?
What do you mean? Where did I get from? That's where they were. These.
No, that's not where they were.
Like any other ones.
Yeah, no, that's not true at all, man.
And they didn't want to submit to Allah. So for Prophet Muhammad والسلام, to anyone who would,
you're making this up as you go.
Anything he has.
You're making this up as you go,
brother. I'm telling you, this is what it is.
So remember, you told me to be. Remember, you told me to be honest, right?
That's the fact.
Remember, you told me to be honest, right? You told me to be honest to the text.
Let me ask you
something.
You
told me, wait a second. You told me to be honest to the text and honest to the source that I'm using for the audience, right?
Yes.
So what was I telling the truth?
No, you were telling the truth, of course. I'm not going to deny that you were telling the truth.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, but you also have to remember one thing. Like, let's say a billionaire. Why would a billionaire, let's say, buy
maids and servants?
Let's say
maids and servants?
Exactly. Why would a billionaire that has a lot of servants go buy a slave?
He continues. They continue to do that. Why would billionaires continue to buy more servants? Maids and servants, guys. That's what they do. Billionaires literally have servants.
They need billions of servants.
My friend, that whether or not you want to argue Muhammad's motive, it doesn't matter.
Prophet Muhammad was a very simple person.
But that doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me. Your prophet was selling black people.
And Bilal al-Habashi was a slave. He freed him and he made him
focus. Your prophet was selling black people. How is this okay for me as a black person to try to believe in a prophet who was selling my people?
Listen, logic. Let's listen. This is really a fact. Okay, we're talking facts now.
All right.
Who brought millions of Africans as slaves to the United States and Europe was the church.
Well, it had nothing to do with the church. And now, hey guys, put up the poll. Put up the poll. It's time. Put up the poll. Put up the poll. Does he stay or go? I mean, he can't engage. Can't engage. You have nothing to say about your prophet selling people like me?
He's not selling, bro.
You just read it.
He was not selling.
You just read it.
Muhammad, if he did bought any slaves,
you just read it.
Black or non-blacks, to free them.
You just read it.
As slaves, because Islam came to teach us.
It's enough of that. You just read it. And you told me to be honest, but now you're being dishonest with your own text. For some reason now, you're lying about what your prophet did. I wonder why. It amazes me that the Christians are honest about what Muhammad does, and the Muslims, they got to fabricate, they got to lie, they got to dance, they got to color. Everybody vote at the top. Does he stay or does he go? Vote at the top. Does our guest stay or does he go? 8 seconds left.
Oh, believe me, they're going to say stay.
I hope so.
And your administration, who's giving you instruction, those Arab Zionists, unfortunately.
All right, we got 107 votes. 83% says you got to go, man. Sorry about that. I got to move on to the next guest.
Have a good night, sir.
You too. Have a good night, man.
Okay, welcome back, guys. I believe you learned something new watching this video. Let us know your views in the comment section, and in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe, share our videos with your friends and your family, and like this video as well. It sounds funny to me when I hear Muslims say that Islam means peace. Linguistically, it might mean peace, but the religion in itself, we all know that it is not a peaceful one. So it sounds somehow funny when they only say that this religion is for peace, it is a peaceful religion, but their acts tell us a different thing. From the example of the wallet the young man gave, if you claimed a wallet that is not yours by stealing the information about what is contained in the wallet, the fact that no one else came to claim the wallet doesn't mean that it is your own. It only means you are a thief that gets the items contained in the wallet correctly. I don't see anywhere this example he gave relates with what was being discussed. The way they get angry with their text as though it was Avery that wrote their Hadith and their Quran is unimaginable. Now you can see why many of them believes that the Bible have been corrupted, because once they translate their Quran to English or to any other language, they don't trust it anymore. So it is not because the Bible have been corrupted, but because of their insecurities. And recently there was a huge conversion of black community to Islam because they believe Christianity is a religion of people that enslaved them. I hope they can see now that Jesus didn't deal on black slaves. Jesus did not buy or sell black slaves, but Muhammad did. He bought and also sold slaves, and not anyhow slaves, but black slaves. So you can see the difference between Jesus and Muhammad. And also many black people don't know about the trans-Sahara slave trade, which was also known as the Arab slave trade. The reason why it expanded so big was the spread of Islam. Muslims of those days will come to Africa to conquer towns and cities for Allah. They will unalive some that refuse to convert to Islam and then pick some of them that they believe that are healthy and they are strong, mostly men. Then they will sell them into slavery. So it became so big, and it is something that most black community don't even know about. They are not even aware of this sub-Sahara slave trade, also known as the Arab slave trade. Islamic history will help you to understand a lot of things about Islam and about early Islam practices. Guys, let's know your views about this video in the comment section, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Share this video with your friends and your family. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video.